Hey everyone, look who it is, it's me. I should be live right now. So, welcome everybody to Twinge Fest. It's Twinge Fest. The year is 2022. This is Twinge Fest 22. I can hear, I'm watching, okay, I'm going to explain, sorry. I always start my streams in a bit of a model, don't I? But hey, that is part of the adventure. So, yes, I'm streaming today as part of Twinge Fest. Twinge Fest is it's the digital alternative to the Edinburgh Fringe, in which various streamers, various comedy and variety streamers, are broadcasting one after the other, doing these 2-hour slots. And when one show finishes, the next one starts. We do a raid. We pass on the viewers, pass on the love to the next streamer. So I am about to be receiving a raid from UK Andy Gamer. So looking forward to that. And then at the end of my 2 hours at 12 o'clock UK time, I will be sending you all over to Wayward Python to see what they've got in store. For those of you who are familiar with Alistair streams, we're going to be painting today. So, painting. You are going to be typing into chat. I will be painting what it is that you asked me to paint. So I've got in front of here, I'm going to see it in a minute. We're going to see it when we switch over. After the raid comes, we'll see it. You're going to see a canvas. It's right here in front of me. I've got brushes. I've got paint. I have got a flat full of stuff for you to do with what you will. I think I might only have one shade of glitter left, so if you do want to use glitter, it is going to have to be pink today. But we're going to be making a painting. Everything you type into chat, if you type in what you want to see, and then you type in a pair of numbers, it's going to interpret that, and it's going to place a little marker on my screen. So I'm going to see what it is you want me to paint. I am going to start painting it on this here canvas. Now, obviously, as the show goes on, the paint is going to build up. I will be painting on top of wet paint. This is all part of the creative experiment, all part of the creative adventure that we're all on together. It's a hot, sunny day. I need to drink plenty of water, but the water is going to help us all be creative. That's the dream. That's the dream. Live your dream. Be your truth. Drink the water. So I'm going to be sort of just chatting to you for a bit for a couple of minutes. I'll stick my berry on. There we go. Now I look like an artist. I can't believe I forgot to put this on beforehand. So I got my berry, got my paints, we've got acrylics, we've got my big box of okay, here we go. Feathers. I've got a bag of feathers. I've got more glitter. I've got blue glitter, purple glitter, red glitter, light blue glitter, and green glitter. And of course, this big box of acrylic paints in multiple colours, as well as a dizzying array of poster paints. And we've been twinged. Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. I'm getting twinged. Let's get twinged in here. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Are we feeling twingy? Are we having a twingy time? I can't think of anything smart to do with twingy times, but that's life. That's the adventure. It's all ad-libbing, all improvised. Okay, so thank you all for coming up. Thank you very much for the raid, UK Andy Gamer. Thank you very much, Twinge, for having me. I'm going to give you a little brief thing about a Merry Twingemas indeed. Merry Twingemas to you all. Let's see. There we go. I can see the chat on my phone now. Okay. Merry Twingemas to you all. We are painting. I've got my painting hat on. I've got my painting overalls on. I've got right in front of me, I have a canvas. And what we're going to be doing on this canvas is we're going to be painting collectively, all of us together. We are going to be making a beautiful painting. Okay? All you need to do to contribute to that painting is if you type in what you want to see, and then the word at, and then a pair of numbers, so between 1 to 100. So if you say bananas at 50.25, that's going to place a little marker on my canvas. I'm going to be able to see that. You're going to be able to see that. I'm going to try and paint what it is you want me to paint. in that location. I'll do the best I can. I'm not the greatest painter in the world. And that's all you need to do. You can also, if you want to change the style in which I'm doing it, you type in style, followed by the style you'd like to see. If you'd like it to be done in a particular medium, using a particular tool or type of paint, type in using, and then what you want me to use. There will be instructions on screen. There will be examples on screen. So I think it is time for us to move. Let's move. Let's see if I can move my cursor and switch over to the start of the game. This is Bartholomew Video. He's my twin. He's my twin. He's a genuine artist. He came up with this whole thing. My absolutely 100% identical twin. So there we go. Okay. Here we are. We are live. This is our canvas. This is our canvas, everyone. So all I need you to do is type in what you want to see and where you want to see it. So I'll keep an eye on chat. And I've got paints, I've got brushes, we want Batman. We want Batman. We want a Batman app. We want Appman. Okay, so I think let's right. Okay, fun times. Let's mix up a canvas. So Batman. Let's get some black paint on there for Batman. A little bit of white for the eyes. And then, what colour is an @ symbol? What colour is an @ symbol? I think we're gonna go, let's make him a little bit blue. Because black, let's get some lighting on the Batman. You know, he's not entirely like a black cowl and cape. So we've got a bicycle as well, a request for a bicycle. So let's make a start with this Batman. Batman. Thank you very much for the kind wishes on the Happy Twinge. So here we go. Here's a Batman. There we go. Let's oh, we need yellow for the logo as well. So let's start with this Batman. Give him a nice glowing cape. And he's running. There we go. He's running to fight crime. There we go. And he needs those angry little eyes. And let's give him a smile. There we go. Let's see. You can't see that smile. So we want a panther and a puppy. Oh, we need to get the little Batman logo or the Appman logo. I've not made myself a thing of water to clean my brushes in, so let's do that. Off I go into the distance. And I come back with a thing of water so I can wash my brushes as I go. And in it was some spare brushes, so I'm doing well. Let's get some yellow paint on here. Yellow paint. And let's do the little Batman logo on the Batman to complete the thing. And then we need a bicycle, we need a panther. There we go. That's a good Batman. I'm happy with that. We got Mr. Tickle, a bicycle, and a puppy. Right. So, bicycle. Let's make it a nice blue bicycle. Bicycles are really hard to paint. So, this may not look like a normal human bicycle, but I'm doing my best. That's the important thing. It's not about painting well, it's about painting at all. That's what I always say. So let's remove the marker so you can see the bicycle underneath. Let's give it a red seat. And let's give it red handlebars as well. And wheels, let's make the wheels nice and grey. So I'm mixing up some grey here. This is proper Neil Buchanan stuff, showing you how to mix paint. And there we go, we got some wheels. Let's give it some spokes. And some pedals. And then we have a complete bicycle. There we go. That is weirdly good for a bicycle. We want a panther and we want a puppy. So we've got Batman's Bat Puppy. So what colour is this puppy going to be? This puppy has to be, let's make it light brown. Oh, I've got all the colours to mix together to make light brown here, so that's good. Mix together the green, the yellow, and the red. More Picasso than Pollock, but you're content. I mean, It may become. We'll see what it becomes. You know, don't count the chickens. Don't count the bat chickens until they've bat hatched. Right, let's remove that puppy marker because we know where we want to put the puppy. We want to put it above Batman's hands. And there we go. Give it a little waggy tail and some little ears. And a little black nose. So let's give it some eyes as well. That's quite cute. Mr. Tickle. Mr. Tickle. What colour was Mr. Tickle was purple, wasn't he? No, Mr. Tickle was orange. We'll make Mr. Tickle whatever colour Mr. Tickle needs to be. Let's whatever colour this is. This is our Mr. Tickle. That's ended up more orange than I was expecting, so that's good. There we go. Some nice tickly hands. And we've got a panther, so we're nearly got room for more paintings. If anything wants to type something in, type in. Thank you very much, Matt. Very kind of you. Thank you. So, if you want to see something else, what are his legs like? Does he have little trainers? I feel like he's got little trainers with like... Let's get rid of the marker for Mr. Tickle, and let's give him some little trainers. So, little trainers. Okay, they were supposed to be red, but I still... Okay, I'm giving him Sonic shoes. I have no idea why. This must be some kind of deep psychological thing. I instinctively wanted to give him Sonic shoes. So he's got Sonic shoes now. So yes, you can... So this is all part of the Twinge Festival, the digital alternative to Twinge. So, if you donate, follow the link below that has just been posted into chat. Thank you, Wayward Python, for queuing that up. So the donation link will take you to where you can donate. The money will go to... it will be shared between all the performers and also shared with Refugee Action. So if you want to do something good today, help out refugees and support the performers who have been performing through this festival, please do follow the link and make a donation. Support the thing. Now, oh my god, I hadn't spotted Cubism. Cubism has come in as a thing. I apologise. So, Mario kicking Luigi down in the corner right there. Okay, and we want it in a Cubist style. So, how do I do a Cubist Luigi? Cubist Luigi. Well, let's see. Let's think of... Okay, so we need to have the face looking in multiple directions at once. So maybe we have... so let's start. Here's Luigi in the green, yelping, "Ah, I've been kicked." Right in the bum. There's his, here's his legs, and he's got brown boots, so let's get some of that orange and mix a bit of blue into it to make it a bit more brown. There's his boots. And let's put in, he needs a green hat as well. I'll try to make it cubist. Let's see. Can I make his face look in multiple directions? What colour is Luigi's face? Okay, I'll mix a bit of pink with a bit of yellow and a bit of white and see if that comes out about Luigi characters. Oh yes, I forgot the panther. I am sorry, I forgot your panther. Your panther will be coming right up. Okay, so pink, white, yellow, mix them together and hope it turns out Luigi coloured. So there's his big nose, and there's his eyes, and his mustache is over here because it's cubist, and he's sad, so his mouth's over there. There we go, that's cubist, but I haven't drawn Mario yet. Haven't done Mario. Got to do Mario, then a panther, and then Yoshi in a love heart. Right. Yoshi in a love heart. No, oh, keep it coming, keep it coming. The more the better. The thing is, if I... Okay, I'm giving... This is old school Mario. It's old school Mario kicking new school Luigi, because I've given him red dungarees. He did used to have red dungarees back in the day, and then they swapped the dungarees around. So here's Mario with his classic Mario with his red dungarees and blue hat, kicking Luigi square up the bum. And he's going, "Oh no!" And there is Mario. You can see his nose there. His big Postman Pat-esque nose. And let's give him a face that looks in multiple directions. I mean, this is the most cubist thing I can think of, is to put random squiggles on it. But there we go. Mario kicking Luigi. What did Luigi do to deserve all that? We may never know. That's the great thing about art. Come up with the story yourself. Alright, let's get that panther. Let's get that panther. I wonder if the panther can be reacting to Mario and Luigi. I'll try to do a cubist panther. So let's try and do some angular styles for this panther. Just kind of... okay, how do I make a panther look like a panther and not like a blob? Well, it's got a tail. There's its tail. And it's coming out more like some kind of dragon. Right. I should have thought about how to draw a panther before I put paint onto paper. But you know what? That's fine. And we're going to use a potato. We're going to use a potato. Right. Okay. This is time for me to look at what shopping I have in. Because I don't think I have potatoes, but I do have the next best thing. That's a terrible jaguar. That isn't... Sorry, panther. Yeah, that is... I apologize for the quality of this panther. But it's hungrily looking at Mario and Luigi. Yeah, I'm very... Okay, so let's get... Right, what I was thinking... I don't have potato. I don't have normal potato, but I do have chips. So let's... do I have chips? Oh no, I'm letting myself down here. I don't have chips, so you kind of rescued me. So bagel it is. Bagel it is. I hope you had breakfast, everyone. Don't forget to start your day with a healthy bagel breakfast. Okay, Yoshi in a love heart. Right, nice big pink love heart. Nice big pink love heart for Yoshi to live in. Can you see that? Not really? Okay, let's make it bigger. Yoshi in a love heart. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a Yoshi-la delight. Hello, Black Doom. Hello, Chippy. Thank you very much, Ayla Brenner. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm glad the panther is good enough. It's now being accompanied by a happy, lovely Yoshi. So, now don't eat this. Do not eat this bagel. It is covered in paint. It's children supposed to paint, so I'm sure it's absolutely fine. But it'll probably taste awful. I have actually tasted some of this by accident. Mind, and it just tastes really salty. It's really weird. So there's Yoshi. That's the rough Yoshi shape. You can't see that. That's off camera. There's Yoshi. Okay, there's Yoshi. He needs a red saddle. Let's give a red saddle to the Yoshi, and then nice big eyes. There we go. It's hard to paint eyes accurately with a okay, so his eyes have merged into one mega eye, but that's fine. If it's good enough for Sonic, it's good enough for Yoshi. There he is. There's Yoshi in the love heart. We need lemon garb, and we want a splash of Marmite with my little finger. And okay, so let's get the splash of Marmite, because that's nice and easy to do. In I go to the Marmite room. I have started putting a jar of Marmite in with my art tools. I'm expecting the Marmite is from Black Doom. Yes. Yes, it was. So, yeah, if people have been to my streams before, they will know that I have started putting Marmite in my art supplies box because it is such a useful art supply. Now, the thing is, I'm running out of Marmite, so I need to go back to the art shop and get some more. Let's get a nice big splash of Marmite, and it's a splash of Marmite. So let's make it look like it's splashing out. Oh, it mixes nice with the wet paint. So I'm just going to grab some paint from there and just mix it in with that Marmite, because that's quite interesting. Let's get some green from Yoshi and mix it in with that Marmite. There we go. It just gives it goes quite a nice colour. Can you see that? It's going a funny colour. I'm going to grab some pink and stick that in the Marmite. Because you can see the texture, because it doesn't really adhere to the Marmite. So that's pretty cool. Let's get some more Marmite in there. I'm going to switch fingers, otherwise I'm just going to have... I still want to eat this. There we go. So we got a Groovy Grove, and we wanted Lemongrass. Lemon Grove, Lemon Groove. The lemon, the weird lemon character from, what's it called? And I'll see if can I do a Hubis Lemon Garb. Hubis Lemon Garb. Right. Littlefinger time. Let's get... Lemon Garb was up here, wasn't he? I've still got a Marmitey finger. So the Marmite has mixed in, so you got some kind of brown bits on it. So he's got kind of like wide white eyes, which are not adhering to the paper anymore. I think the Marmite is stopping paint from sticking to paper. So let's give him some pupils. There we go. And he's got like a kind of grinny mouth, like, "Arr." Doesn't he? There's me trying to picture this off the top of my head. Thank you very much, Matt. Enjoy the lurking. Lemon Garb from Adventure Time. That's what I was thinking of. Good. Now, I can't quite picture him off the top of my head, but this is what I imagine him looking like. So, I think he wears green, doesn't he? He wears like a green sweater. So here, have I just made salad fingers now? Have I just made yellow salad fingers? Oh well. There we go. So here's the Lemon Garb. There you go. Okay, if that's not Lemon Garb, then that needs to be a new Sesame Street character. And now a Groovy Grove. A Groovy Grove, and we want a Breadloaf clone. Breadloaf clone. So, a Groovy Grove. Groovy Grove using my little finger. And a Yoshi with a big red cross. Right, so, a Groovy Grove. Let's get some grass for the Groovy Grove. I like that you put only my little finger as opposed to other people's little fingers. That was very considerate of you. So what's going to be in a Groovy Grove? Well, obviously some Groovy Grass is going to be in the Groovy Grove. What else is going to be in the Groovy Grove? Is it a Lemon Grove, an Orange Grove? It's got to be an Orange Grove. We've got to have some Groovy Oranges growing in the Orange Grove. So let's start. Here's some grass in the Grove. And then we'll add some tree trunks. I think I might just have some brown acrylic. That might be an easy way to do the tree trunks. So let's brown. I literally have a paint tube labeled brown. So let's go. And here we go. Groovy Grove. Let's get some trees. Let's get some orange trees in there. Let's mix some of that brown with the green and make some fluffy green trees. And then I can get some orange paint and make some groovy oranges to go in there. So what makes an orange groovy? I think they need to have little sunglasses. So let's get some orange paint and then try to paint on some things. The bagel formerly known as brush. Okay, I've got an idea. Let's put some oranges on. There we go. Got our orange grove. We'll pan the camera a bit so you can see the orange grove. There we go. And we'll make them groovy. Add some sunglasses to them. Okay, the wraparound sunglasses that kind of sink into the oranges. There you go. They're futuristic sunglasses that are just one continuous straight line. There we go. We've got some cool oranges here. Cool oranges. Get your cool oranges only here on the Alistair Painting channel. There we go. So, okay, so we got okay, there's a couple that actually look like they might have sunglasses. So I've done well. Bread loaf clone, and we want it using the bagel brush. Bagel brush. Bagel brush, is that Battle Brush's cousin or something? So, bagel, formerly known as brush. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Bagel brush. Bagel brush. Right, so we want a bread loaf clone. Right. Bread loaf clone down in the corner. We'll do it on top of the Sonic Tickle. So, you, like a bread loaf. What makes a bread loaf different to, say, a lump of brown? Well, it needs to have multiple colours running through it. It needs to have the crust, and it needs to have the inside. So let's get some white paint and just try and make it look different on the inside of the bread to how it looks on the outside of the bread. How do I make it look like a clone? That's a hard bit. I don't have any ideas for how to make it look like a clone. A clone. I'm glad you like the super cool oranges. Cover the red cross with more Yoshi. Cover the red cross with more Yoshi. So, no, something else. A Yoshi with a big red cross. Okay. A Yoshi. What? Okay, so I started just putting a big dollop of green. So, what color boots does Yoshi have? Yoshi's got brown boots, right? So let's give Yoshi some brown boots. And a red saddle. I might just apply the paint directly onto the brush now. There we go. A red saddle. So there's Yoshi up there. Right, okay. What? And we want a big red cross on the Yoshi. So let's get a big red cross here with the bagel brush. There we go. I've crossed out the Yoshi just so you like. Now, a sky boulder shard. Sky boulder shard. So that's a sky boulder, that's going to be a rock made out of the sky. It's going to be blue. Blue like the sky. Mr. Blue Sky. Hello, Mr. Blue Sky. So, let's wash our brush. Let's wash our brush. Here we go. Into the water it goes. Wash our brush. It's covered in other colours, so we don't want that. There we go. That's a nice wet bagel now. And let's see. So let's get. Music is a tad loud. Okie dokie. Down it will come. I'll take it down a couple notches. Okay, how's that? Is that better? The sky shard. Cover the red cross with more Yoshi. Excellent. Okay, so here's a bit of sky. I think I'm putting it in the right place. And you can't even see that, that's off camera. There's my bit of sky shard. Can we make the camera get more in shot? There we go. That's better, that's better. Now, we've got our bit of sky, but it needs to be a shard, so there needs to be some kind of light reflecting off of it to make it look sharp on one edge. I dropped my wet bagel on the floor, everyone. I dropped my wet bagel on the floor and it just splattered paint everywhere. So that's good. Okay, so here comes the paint. And on it goes. giving it, can you see it's got a nice one single sharp edge to make it look shard-like. I might see if I can give it a blue edge to make it look... Okay, I've just gone through the white bit, so more white paint. And we want a glitter sun, and we want noble chlamydia. Ah yes, noble chlamydia. You wouldn't want ignoble chlamydia. I'll have you know I have the noblest chlamydia in the land. Okay, so we want more lovely Yoshi. So let's. What would a more lovely Yoshi look like? Is oh god. Let's get the. Is there a greenness? Okay, I've got turquoise paint. Turquoise is a lovely color. A more lovely Yoshi would be a turquoise Yoshi. Wait, Yoshis can come in lots of colors, can't they? I bet there's a turquoise Yoshi. If there's not, I'm writing to Nintendo and suing. There we go. Red saddle. There we go. It's quite fun painting with a bagel. Let's give it red boots, and to make it more fabulous. And what else makes it fabulous? I think, was it Chippy putting glitter sun? And I think Chippy's onto something. We need some glitter for this. We need some glitter. If we want the Yoshi to be more lovely, we need to make it glittery. So let's get some blue glitter to go on that Yoshi. There we go. Beautiful. Now, we want chlamydia. We all want chlamydia, don't we? Let's give the Yoshi some eyes, and then go with Yoshi, and can move on to the glittery sun. There we go. It's got eyes, it needs pupils. And one pupil, come on. Two pupils. There we go. Yoshi with pupils. That reads, doesn't it? Does that look like a lovely Yoshi? Answers on the postcard, please. Beautiful Yoshi. Yes, they are multicolored. Excellent. I did something smart. A little seagull, like we draw as a. Okay. I've still got to do that with the bagel. So let's get some blue paint. I'm guessing you mean like that. Because that's definitely how I used to draw a bird when I was a little kid. It was basically just an M shape. I can make that just that to make it look more bird-like. Get the white paint on there. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That's show us the bagel. Show us the bagel. This is your bagel. This is bagel 1. And this is bagel brush. So as you can see, bagel brush is attached to the blunt end of a brush. And there we go. Bagel 2. And this is the one that's actually bageloid. So this side is mostly edible. This side has got a bit of green on it, so it might have gone off. This side is turning into a cloud. So I would recommend against eating that bit. But we need a robot to clap robot. We need some clapping robots. Oh, I think that was the applause. I think it's just interpreted that as a bunch of text and gone, oh, that's what you want, but that's okay. We will draw a robot in the hot sun. Robot in the hot sun. Let's start with the sun and then add the robot. So start with the sun up here. Let's do it so you can add it. So I'll add the sun and then the robot. And I know I'll add chlamydia here because you asked for it and I didn't get around to it fast enough. But, oh, I've got fluorescent yellow as well. That'll work. Get some fluorescent yellow on that bagel. And then just smush it around. And let's get some rays coming off of the hot sun. Actually, that's quite good. Okay, but it's the glitter sun. So what colour is the glitter sun? Well, let's just because purple's the best colour, I'm going to put some purple glitter on there. Okay, so here's some glitter, purple glitter. But that is there mostly. Start picking up in the light. Look at that. When I move the light around, you can watch it glitter. That's good. See how I glisten. Right. Okay. I've got light blue glitter. I've got dark blue glitter. I think I'm out of yellow glitter. I think the yellow glitter might have got used on a painting before. So let's lots of glitter. All that glitters is not gold. Okay, so we got a glitter sun going on there. We want tissue waves. Okay, tissue waves. And then once I add then I'm going to get chlamydia. I'm going to give you chlamydia. We're going to get chlamydia. I'm going to get chlamydia all over this painting. Chlamydia for everyone. I want to blow some glitter. Right, incoming. So here's the tissue waves being delicately applied. Chlamydia. What does chlamydia look like? What are the symptoms of chlamydia? I don't know. I'm going to imagine stinging when you pee is one of them. I mean, I know it says on my screen, family-friendly stream. Children, ask your parents about chlamydia. Right, okay, so here's a streak of pee. And we need to make it look painful somehow. How do I make it look painful? Cubism. I need to use cubism. I keep on forgetting that's there. I need to use cubism as my inspiration. So how would Picasso describe a stinging sensation using art? I think he would use zigzags. You know in Pokemon when you're paralyzed and it makes like little zigzags next to you? There we go. I think it would be like that. I think that's the sensation of chlamydia. And maybe with a bit of glitter just to, really hammer it home. Because you got chlamydia at a rave where there was a lot of glitter going around. So now you've got chlamydia and your pee is filled with glitter. This is educational. Art is about learning. Okay, so a bit of every paint you have on your palm and slap the painting. Okay, excellent. So we've got the tissue waves down here. We want to blow the glitter. So I need to get around to a good angle next to the lighting. I think I might have inhaled some glitter. You have to get in really close to make it feel like it was making any difference on the glitter, because the glitter's stuck in the paint, except for the stuff that went in my lungs. No, don't worry, do not worry. Every paint I have on my palm and then slap the canvas. Okay, so we've got some light blue. We've got red. We've got fluorescent yellow. We've got white. We've got brown acrylic. We've got this fluorescent, was this pink? Hot pink and hot green. Right. And what other colours? What other colours do I have here? I've got dark blue. And I've got dark green. Dark blue. dark green, on it goes. Now, I've got some spray paints as well, so let's stick them on. Two. We've got pink spray paint. We've got yellow spray paint. Which won't come out. Is the lid on? There we go. Okay, that's just weird. And it just came out as this like weak little jet. And blue spray paint. Okay. Now let's go. Where do we want this? Where do we want this? Up in that corner, right? Down it goes. And that's what it leaves behind. Look at that magnificent thing. Look at my hand. I have got a psychedelic hand right now. I am winning at hands today. Look at that. That's beautiful. And there we go. And that's what it left behind. That's a trace of it. So I'm going to keep this hand. I'll paint with my left hand in case there's anything you want to do with this hand. Okay, make a frame on the canvas around the edge. Approximately 2 centimeters thick using paper. A frame on the canvas around the edge. Okay. Right. Let's see. I'm seeing some surprised velociraptors. I think that's a good sign. So, let's get some paper. Here's some paper. I'm going to rip it because I can't be bothered to use scissors. And let's try and line that up with the edges. Oh! And it neatly sticks in the Yoshi, so that's good. Let's see, where's the bottom of the painting? Let's just put it there, otherwise it's going to be off the camera. There we go. So we've got a very distinctive border now. There we go. Magic, magic, magic. The magic of art, everyone. Okay, so the border is going to go on the Yoshi. So we're gonna have Yoshi body, but its eyes are going to be squished beneath the paper. I hope he doesn't mind. I am Yoshi. I need not to see. I need only delicious fruit. Bring me a durian. That's what he sounds like. I think. Thank you for the bravo. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And for my next trick, I shall become a painting. Okay, so there's the border. Anything else you want to see, just type it in. All I need you to type in is what you want to see in a pair of numbers. I've not done a robot yet, so I need to do the robot. So give me, but yes, do keep stuff coming in. If there's anything you want to see on this canvas, type it in. Doesn't necessarily need to be a thing, could be an action. So we had slapping the canvas with a paint-covered hand is something I can do for you. But yeah, anything, keep them coming. I know I've not adhered to the Cubist style that well so far. There we go. We've got a nice frame on it, and we want some spray paint down in the corner. So I've done the frame. Let's move them there. And let's spray paint this corner. So, okie dokie. Spray paint in the corner. Let's do pink on the bottom. Oh, that was not where I expected it to go. Whoa! My fingers are covered in paint. Turn the entire painting 180 degrees. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how... Okay, I will do my best. I like that. Let's see what happens. Because, I mean... Actually, that looks quite nice. Why isn't the yellow coming out of here? Am I just out of yellow spray paint? Maybe I am. Okay, well, that's yellow. We've got spray paint. let's turn this thing upside down. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a painting, baby, right round now. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a painting, baby, right round now. So, okay. So it's kind of taped to the table, so I'm going to have to lift it up and see what happens. Let's see. Turn the entire painting, which is holding together. It is not falling apart as I lift it up. Often when the paint is wet, that causes the paper to go a little bit smushy. And I call it a canvas, that's just the easiest word to say than sheeted paper. So that it is actually just paper as opposed to canvas. We use canvas in the, in the metaphorical sense. So, up it goes, and round it turns. I'm spinning around, move out of my way. So, I'll try and replace the border, but here we go. Push paper on painting, then remove the smush paper. Right. Okay. So here we go. I like how moving the canvas around has kind of shuffled bits about, so that's quite cool. Right. Let's add some paper and smush it. Add some paper and smush it and then remove it. So let's get a piece of paper and smush it down. Okay, I'm pressing really hard. I want it to really adhere to the paint underneath. And then let's remove the smush paper. So here's our smush paper. And there is what was left underneath. So you can see, I feel like it's made the Marmite clearer. So that's pretty cool, because the Marmite had a lot of stuff mixed into it. And all of that stuff has kind of emerged. I like it upside down. I like it too. It's become a whole thing. I see what's happened to Lemongrab's mouth now. It's just kind of, yeah. So let's keep these ideas coming through. What do we do to the painting next? If you want to see me use a new thing, type in using. If you want it to be done in a different style, I apologize. I've been really bad at remembering to do stuff as a cubist. But type in style, followed by the style you want to see it done in. If you have something you want to see on the canvas, type the name of the thing that you want to see, followed by where you want to see it. So if you want to see a goblin here, type in Goblin 2030. Place a circular piece of something, and we'll have a request for a horse. Thank you very much. Now, if you want to find out, you can see there should be a link on the screen for the coffee page. If you want to pay something towards Twitch Festival, this money will go, it will be split between Refugee Action and shared between all the acts that are performing at the festival. So if you do want to make a donation to that, if you type in !Twinge into chat, you will see, I found heart wrapping paper. You will see a link to the Ko-fi page where you can make a donation. Now, you want sprinkle sugar on the wet paint. Yes. Okay, so I got heart wrapping paper, so I'm going to put a circular piece of heart wrapping paper on the canvas. There we go. Now this is nice wrapping paper, so I don't want to put it on the floor because otherwise I'll get it covered in paint. Okay, here we go. Circular heart wrapping paper. There we go. So we've got a kind of love circle in the middle. Let's get some sugar. Give me some sugar. Yeah! Sugar time. Sugar da 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 da. Oh, honey, honey, da 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 da. You are my candy girl. And you've got me painting you. Alright, that's the sugar on the wet paint. We've got the circular thing. We've got the sugar. And now let's get a horse. Let's paint a horse. I'll try and do a cubist horse. Just so that suggestion of because I like to, everything that comes through, you've got to honor the suggestions. You know, if someone suggests something, you've got to at least try to do it. You know, you've got to make sure that everybody gets to feel that their suggestion has contributed something. And I think it was Matt put in the cubist bit, and there hasn't been much cubist stuff yet, and I feel bad about that. So, let's make a cubist horse. So, let's start with some weird shaped legs. There we go. I can't remember what shape horses' legs are, so they're going to have strange legs. Maybe I'll give it extra legs, because it's in motion. That's kind of that's where the kind of futurists and the cubists kind of line up, really. Let's give this horse some extra legs. Horse have little pointy ears. And let's give it a horse tail. And then it does look a bit like one of the white horses up in Wiltshire, really, doesn't it? But then let's give it some more legs in different shades of brown. So let's give it a leg here, and a leg here, to simulate the sense of motion. You see, what Alistair's doing right now is he's using horse legs to simulate a sense of motion, making it feel that the horse is running, or some kind of spider horse. Yeah, the hearts look really nice. It's like, against all the paint and stuff, you've got this one kind of flat bit of paper with a pattern on it. You know, where everything else is messy, and here the hearts just kind of look very organized. It's kind of like a funny in contrast. Let's add some lights and shades to the horse to make it really stand out. And we also have requests. Well, we have a request for a lot of things. A wax seal of authenticity, some mashed potatoes, and so I'm assuming that was a bunch of emoticons that it interpreted as a command. I shall do it. Okay, I forgot to do the robot. Right, a wax seal of authenticity. So I'll get that started. By lighting a candle, and do not let me forget to do the wax seal of authenticity. I just got to make the wax first. Why am I doing this off camera? This is fun. Okay, here we go. I've got matches. Don't try this at home, children. Okay, so the secret of life, the universe, and everything. I know that one. So, and we want. So here we go. We just got to make the wax. So, don't let me forget that, and don't let me knock that over. That candle does look massively happy. I don't know if that's actually going to burn. I've just got to make it using candle and heat. I don't think that candle's... No, that candle... Is it... That candle has just gone out. So, this is what happens. This is what happened in 2020 when I was locked in on my own and got really into scented candles. I became a scented candles and baths man. So I've got quite a few scented candles. So here we go. This is homemade pumpkin pie. And this will provide us with some wax. We just needed to leave it long enough for us to become rather relaxed. That's what we need. Okay, so mashed potatoes and a secret of life, the universe, and everything, and then whatever that thing is. Now, I said I didn't have potatoes, and I didn't think I had chips either. So I'm letting the side down. I could have sworn I had chips. Maybe I ate all of them. That would be the kind of thing I would do with chips. But the closest thing to mashed potatoes I have is bagels. So, mashed potatoes. More mashed potatoes. Does that look like enough mashed potato? Okay, so if you want me to change what I'm painting with, all you need to type in is using followed by what you want me to paint with. So if there's any other weird things from my kitchen that you want to see me use, such style. Thank you. So the secret of life, the universe, and everything, painted with bagel. We all know what that is. We just have to decide what color we want to see it in. We attach it to the bagel, which is a bit glittery now. I wonder how that happened. I'm going to do it in blue. It's going to be a blue. This is Marge Simpson's hair color. Blue number 42. It's really hard to paint with a bagel. Especially on top of sugar. Alright, let's get some more blue on here. And then I'll switch to the light blue to do the inside or something. Just so it stands out. What to say, I do quite like painting with the bagel. But we want the corner of a box. Ooh, the corner of a box. Okay. And the thing I was supposed to paint up there was something to do with... God, what was it? It was something like robot. Zach, can you type in those emoji again? Thank you very much, Dante. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Feel free to add stuff you want to see. I'm going to get the corner of a box. We're going to get a box of high fiber bran, everyone. High fiber bran. Because we eat healthy, we paint healthy. That's the rule. Okay. Wax seal of authenticity. Thank you very much. How's the wax doing? So, thank you for reminding me. Thank you very much for the reminder. So, the wax is still going. It's still... We don't have enough for a seal of authenticity yet. So, just going to continue melting that. I'm going to add to this number 42 to make it stand out a bit. Because it looks a bit messy. So, let's add some paint to the corner of this box. And see if that works. Oh, that does cook quite nice. Here we go. And beautiful, magnificent. There we go. 42. So, is there anything else you want to see on this beautiful artwork? We do have a lot of white space to fill. We want some cheese. We want some cheese. Now, you know, if I see something that I've got in my fridge, I know I'm going to start. I'm just gonna. I choose to paint it using the medium called real life. But I do want to adhere to the commands that you've given me, so I'm going to try and slice up a piece of cheese with the corner of this box. So, let's see. I hope you get a good view of this on the camera. I'm using the corner of the box to get the cheese just like you asked. That's probably better. There we go. Box corner cheese. We got box corner cheese. Box corner cheese on a Sunday morning. Box corner cheese. It's like a sculpture. It's like we can build ourselves a little cheese tower as a sculpture. Look at that. Look at that. We've got a sculpture. The painting has become a sculpture. A steering wheel of cheese. Steering wheel of cheese. I love it. And more sugar. More sugar! Alright, my box of high fiber bran was clearly too healthy. So, more sugar. On it goes. On it goes. Into that corner. Oh! I mean, seeing as I'm going sculptural, there we go. Lots of sugar there. And a steering wheel of cheese. So, I've got a block of cheese here. The candle smells lovely, but it's still not made a lot of wax. So I'm slicing up some cheese here. This is all going on off camera, so you can't really see it. But, hey. So I'm making myself some cheese bits. And now let's make a steering wheel. Making a steering wheel of cheese on a Sunday morning. Gonna drive my car with a steering wheel of cheese. I went to the shops with my steering wheel of cheese. But the transmission was busted. There was something wrong with the exhaust. Steering wheel of cheese. Now, it's been a long time since I've driven a car, let alone one made of cheese, so I need to remember exactly where the bits go. Is that roughly steering wheel shaped? Does that look roughly steering wheel shaped? Let's find out. Little legs on the wrapping paper circle. Little legs. Okay, I mean that's too long for a start, so let's trim that. So that looks like a steering wheel. It just needs to have a little boop in the middle so you can honk the horn. There we go. Beep beep. Okay, little legs on the wrapping paper circle. Let's get that wrapping paper. I'm going to make it some wrapping paper legs. Where's my scissors? There they are. Right. Okay. Cut off a chunk of wrapping paper, and then I can use this to make a little pair of wrapping paper legs. Little wrapping paper legs. Let's get some wrapping paper legs on there. So this is one leg. And then the other leg. There it goes. And there we go. You can just about see those little wrapping paper legs. So I'm happy. I'm liking how the camera, I don't think it's knows whether to focus on the painting or the cheese. So it's getting a bit confused. So it keeps on zooming in and out. But, okay. Right. Let's see how this candle wax is coming on. I think we might have enough to make our seal of approval. So, spaghetti shards. Let's get some spaghetti shards. Spaghetti time. Alright, what have I got? What have I got in here? Is linguine good? Linguine's good enough. I don't have spaghetti. I have linguine, which is basically flat spaghetti. It's spaghetti for nerds. So, let's get this delicious nerd spaghetti. Okay, here we go. But it's not shards unless we snap it. So, 3, 2, fun. Wow, I was not expecting them to explode everywhere. So, there they go. There's where you wanted the shards. Right. Okay, go and hunt for those little bits of linguine that exploded all over my flat. I wasn't expecting them to do that. These are powerful creatures. Right, oh well. You know what? I'll find them after the show. I'll make some more shards. Maybe I'll make some little shards. Where did I put my linguine? I keep on forgetting where I put stuff. There it is. Okay, it was behind me the whole time. Postmodern spaghetti influences. That is a name for an album. That's our new album. We're going to record it tonight. This is Postmodern Spaghetti Influences from the Twinge Fest people. Coming up at 5. Alright, let's... Okay, so I've got a fistful of these things right now. I'm going to see if I just snap them even more, and I can just crumple them into my hands and kind of pile them up here. The sound's really nice. I don't know if you're picking that up, but the sound is just this lovely kind of crunch sound. There we go. No matter how you try, spaghetti will always break into at least 3 pieces. Spooky. I think if you count them, there's at least 3 pieces of spaghetti in there. If you look really closely. Now, I'm wondering if I move my lights, I can move... I have to untangle the knots and see if I move the lights. Is that going to help it focus? Is that going to? Oh, we can create some drama now with some dramatic lighting. Look at that. Drama lighting. So we want to cover the top corner in wrapping paper, ready for sealing. Linguine Yoshi, yes! His name was Linguine Yoshi, and he rode a bicycle to Mars. What did he do when he got there? He started trying to buy a car. He bought an Audi, and he bought an Opel, and then he bought a Ferrari. But it didn't go fast enough for him, so he went back to Earth and had some jam. Lyrics, ideas. They're a bit unpolished, but we could work them up into something, I reckon. I reckon we could work them up into something. Let's get some wrapping paper in the corner, and we want it to be ready for sealing. Ready for sealing. Oh, okay, I think that means you want a little strip of tape there. So you want something holding it down and maybe a little bit of tape. So, up in the top corner, I don't know if that sugar is, I think that's dissolving into the paint, either that or it's melting. It must be dissolving. Sugar needs to be much hotter to melt, but maybe it's melting. Let's just say it's melting from the heat of the candle. So let's put some wrapping paper up there, up in the corner. And it's like we're giving someone... It's like we're giving someone the gift of sugar. Which is a very nice thing to do. It's very kind of us. Now we need to tape it down. We need to tape it down, so let's get our gaffer tape. I would use sellotape, but I don't think that will show up on the picture, so... Let's use some tape that people can see, so that it tells a story. There we go. Wrapping paper. Tape down. Ready. Ready to seal.
The sealing process has begun. Soon, the art world will be ours.
Okay, so there we go. We've taped down the top corner. We might have enough wax for a seal, so I think we need to make our stamp of approval. So our seal of approval. So let's take a bagel and let's carve into it somehow. Let's make a little smiley face carving in the bagel. I mean, this may or may not work. Does that look happy? Does that look like a happy bagel? Hello, I'm a happy bagel. And a teeny tiny spider. So let's get the wax seal of approval. Here comes the wax. And here comes the seal. And that's ended up just being a bunch of sticky bread. That's a shame. I'll keep on trying, and eventually we'll get there. Melt some more wax and keep on trying. So we've got a bunch of sticky bread wax fix. I'm going to keep the candle going because I'll have another go at doing that seal sometime. Now let's have a teeny tiny spider. Teeny tiny spider. Let's get a teeny tiny brush. Obviously it looks big in camera, but it's actually teeny tiny. And let's get the black paint for this teeny tiny spider. Right on the edge there. There we go, it's got tiny little spider legs. And then, of course, it needs to see, so we need to give it a cute pair of spider eyes. There we go. 1, 2. There's our cute little spider. Cute little spider. Look at that! Look at that little spider! Is my hand dry and crispy? Yes, and also a little bit sticky from the Marmite. But I do have a dry hand now, so this hand is usable again. So if you can think of a use for this hand, I may be able to put it to good use. Let's find out. Delicious sticky bread. The spider is called Gareth. Yes, Gareth the spider. Gareth the spider, and it tells more about who is Gareth the spider. Who is Gareth the Spider? Is Gareth the Spider in all of us? Is Gareth the Spider King? Or the Spider Pope? I mean, it is a Sunday, so, you know, Spider Pope Day could be a good day for it. I'll try not to get bitten by it so I don't get painting powers. Or maybe I do. Do I want to get bitten by a painting spider so I get painted? Oh, we want a fly for it to munch on. I think I'm going to do the fly as slightly bigger than the spider, so the spider has plenty to eat. I don't want the spider to be, like, worried about not getting plenty of dinner. I want this spider to be well fed. So let's do a nice big green bottle. down here. We've got these kind of segmented bodies. So let's get some. Now the wings are kind of see-through light. I want to give them a kind of blue tone to them. So, oh, into the red paint I go. And us getting red paint all over this thing. And then let's get some green highlights on this green bottle. And let's see, I wonder if I've got a different brush I can use just to pick out the details. Maybe I'll use a knife, palette knife for this, just to sort of, because I can kind of just apply the paint, like just drop it on. And we have a request for a python for the next streamer. Yes, a python. Let's do that. Now, pythons, do they have the big necks that go out like that? Because that's fun to paint. So if they do, I mean, we could just say they do. I mean, what are we? Like snake experts? What are we? Snake Plissken? Solid Snake? Jake the Snake? Snakes on a Plane? Thinking of famous snakes. And a pilgrim to see Gareth. Oh, yes, a pilgrim to see Gareth. So who would travel across land and sea to go and see the Fly Pope? Okay, I'm giving it long mosquito legs because that's fun. So, if this was not the fly that you pictured, this is a lesson in acceptance. This is how it was meant to be. Okay, let's get a python, and I'm going to go back to using the corner of the box again. Now, let's see, a python. Oh, the corner of the box has cheese on it now, and we want some charity. That's right. Let's hear it for charity. Let's hear it for charity. Twinge is raising money for refugee action. There we go. Thank you. And I forgot the exclamation mark, so it didn't work when I did it. There we go. Thank you very much. So Twinge is raising money, which goes to, it's split between the streamers who are taking part in the festival and Refugee Action, our charity that we are raising money for this year. So yeah, follow the Ko-fi link, and your donation will go towards the performers, all the performers for the weekend, and also to this fantastic charitable cause. Right, a python. What color? Okay, green python. Green python, and let's do those kind of. Maybe it's a cobra is the one that has the fun neck doodad. Well, let's make it look nice and snaky. Nice and snaky. Okay, so here's the details. So we've got charity, got the python, and we've got a pilgrim to see Gareth. Maybe part of the miracle of Gareth is how small he is. Like, so maybe the pilgrim needs to be very large. And it's like, tell me, oh great Gareth, how can I be as small as you? And it says, oh, you need to eat lots of small food like grapes and rice. You're not allowed to eat bread or oranges because they're too big. He say, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's get the... Okay. Well, this is... Is it going to look like a realistic python? Maybe not. Is it going to look like my best effort with a box on my hand and a lot of cheese in the way? Most definitely. And that's what matters. Effort. It's all about making an effort here. This is art for like, this isn't about being talented, this is about doing the thing. And I'm trying really hard to do this python. I have no idea. It's very hard to do a python with a box in your hand and cheese in the way, but that's the fun. The fun is going for it anyway. More yellow paint. More yellow paint. On it go. Okay, that didn't end up how I expected it to. But it needs a green head and some fangs. So let's get that corner. Cover it in green paint, and then I'm going to see if I can get its neck, because they have a kind of belly kind of texture really, don't they, snakes? And then it needs to have, let's give it a couple of fangs. Let's give it white fangs. That was a bad idea. I just squirted white paint on my ceiling. Okay, pro tip. When you shake a bottle of paint, put the lid on before you shake it. Otherwise, the paint will get attached to your ceiling. Okay, the fangs are coming out nice. So let's see if I can make eyes that match. See if I can get another eye. Yes, yes. Okay, and let's get some pupils for those eyes. The words praise Gareth, and we need, okay, so we need the Gareth Pilgrim, we need the words praise Gareth. We need some pupils for our snake, okay, who has ended up with an extra pupil on the side. So there we go, it's an ear. That's ended up weirdly good. That's way better than it has any right to be. Look at that. Okay, praise Gareth. Praise Gareth, praise Gareth. It's time to praise Gareth. Okay, so praise. So let's take away that marker just so you can see the text. Praise Gareth. I quite like how dynamic that writing's turned out. It's like, with a box, it's actually quite straightforward to do something that's kind of just, you know, letters that have personality. So that's quite nice. I might use that in the future. So here comes one of Gareth's disciples, who's a big spider with one of those big things on its back, filled with delicious spider eggs. And then many legs. And then let's give it a nice big red bulbous doodad on the back. Alright, let's go. And we have a request for a shrine to Gareth. The one true Spider Pope. Right, let's get some red acrylic on here. We can use that. I have no idea if this actually reads as a spider with one of those big bulbous red backs. But that's what it's supposed to be. I might give it longer legs. I'm going to give it longer legs, everyone. Because I want the legs to show up on camera, and you want me to use cardboard. That's good. Okay, I don't know what it's turned into. A squid. It's turned into some kind of squid. Help, Gareth, said the follower. I have turned into some kind of squid. Right, let's use cardboard and make a shrine to Gareth. So, a shrine to Gareth. Let's have a go at using... What would a shrine to Gareth have on it? It would have candles, it had photos of Gareth, it would have... I'm trying to think... What... Okay, shrine. What did... In Hey Arnold, one of the characters had a shrine to Arnold. Was it Helga? Was Helga the mean one? And she had a shrine to Arnold, and she used to pretend she hated him, but deep down she was madly in love with him. There we go. Thank you very much, Wayward Python. So, let's make our little shrine to Gareth. Let's get... I hope you see we've made a little python for you here. This is a python for you with nice chunky python fangs. It is in honor of you, Wayward Python. So let's make some picture frames for the Gareth photos. And we're going to draw some little Gareths on there. And then we need some candles. Oh, it's falling over. We need some Gareth candles. Let's have some big Gareth candles so that they show up on the camera. So, I'm cutting up some boxes. That's a giant candle. Oh, that's quite nice. Or we can pretend there's some perspective going on here. So, if I put the candles lower down, it'll look like, you know, perspective is making them larger. Foreshortening. That's what they call it in the business. Okay, so we've got some candles. We need some little Gareth photos in the candles. So let's see, what pens do I have? We've got some big chunky Sharpies. Do I have some little? Oh, here we go. Little felt tip pen. That's what I'm looking for. So let's draw some pictures. Here's Gareth. And he's got his little legs. And there's another one. But he's got to have his little Pope hat as well, because he's not Pope without his hat. So let's get... what colour is a Pope hat? I'm going to guess some sort of red-purple. So let's get him his mitre. And at the back it's going to be kind of creamier shade, lighter kind of pink shade. Okay, let's see how this comes out. don't think those are distinguishable from each other. But it looks like he's got a little love heart on his head. So it's like... Pope of Love. Gareth is Pope of Love. There we go. That's it. We decided. Gareth, perfect Python. Thank you very much. Glad I'm doing my job. Let's draw... Okay, so Gareth... Let's go... Love... Pope... Love Pope Gareth. There we go. And then let's draw some little love hearts on there. Because he's the Pope of Love. There we go. Love Pope Gareth. And the candles don't look like candles yet. What will make them look candly? Wax. Oh, come on. Wax adhere to the candles. That one almost adhered to the candle and then it ran off. Okay, so we've got some waxy candles and now we need to do the flames. I'm not going to use real fire for the flames, even though I really want to. Okay, so I need some... Oh, I've got yellow pen and red pen. I remember how to draw fire. Well, I've just done something to my headset microphone. I don't know what it was, but it won't switch on. I mean, I saw something ping off the back of it, so that's something for me to figure out after the stream. So I'll figure out what's happened to my headset mic after the stream, but it looks like my headset mic. So I bumped into an office chair. Something pinged across the room, which I think is just the thing that's like the clip that's meant to hold it in place. But yeah, then it dropped on the floor and then it wouldn't switch on again, so I went silent. But anyway, I've got another microphone, so here we go. Maybe if I lift it high enough, it'll be in shot. See, it's just like it's got one of those, a pop filter and everything. So it's all good. It's all good. If you can't hear me well enough, just let me know. These are all the adventures of art. That's what this is. It's all the adventures of art. And sometimes in art, you lose your voice because the muses take them, and that's just what happened. So, what was it we wanted? We want a man trying to be a spider in honor of Gareth, and we want a host of angels. What is it? And something sparkly. Something sparkly. Well, let's get something sparkly. Let's get you some delicious. You can't hear me when I'm all the way over here. Let's get some tin foil. Let's get some tin foil and put it up in the corner. There's just something sparkly. Let's make sure it sticks to the thing by putting some wax there. Ooh, that's fun. When the wax goes onto the sparkly thing, it goes kind of see-through. And so it's kind of like an amber kind of colour. It looks like someone's peed in it. Okay, so I need to make... Okay, using cardboard, I need to make a man trying to be a spider. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Where's my scissors? There we go. Okay, so, cutting up the box some more. And then... Okay, I'm just going to cut a big square of cardboard and figure out the rest from there. Because I think what I'm going to do, it's got to be someone who's given themselves extra arms or something. But I need to make sure, can you tell that these aren't his real arms? So, let's figure out some legs. So just so you can see what I'm doing. Cutting that out. Figure out some legs. Art is chaos. Life is chaos. Chaos is art. Yes. Yes. That's the thing. That microphone issue was just it being, you know, more art. It was the artification. We went full art. That's what we did. Okay. Live the chaos, be the chaos, dream the chaos. Let's get some extra arms on this Spider-Man. Made of cardboard. Okay, this is actually, I think I figured out this Spider-Man. So I'm going to continue with this because I think I might have figured out how to do a man trying to be a spider made of cardboard. So I feel really smart now. So, okay, let's go. Let's get this. Here we go. So here is our man. Here's our man. And we just need to do the finishing couple of snips. And there we go. You can see this Spider-Man has tried to create, he's tried to create himself some extra, I didn't draw Charity! I didn't draw Charity. And because he's a Gareth fan, he's got to have a little Pope Gareth. He's got Pope Gareth on his t-shirt. And let's draw on his mitre as well. And we'll draw Charity and a host of angels. Style 15th century German Renaissance. Right. Okay, I mean, if you type in just style 15th century German Renaissance on its own, that should appear up at the top of the screen next to style. And I will choose to interpret that as everything needs to be Renaissance style. But as it is, let's go. A host of angels. Let's use some cardboard. I can't remember where you wanted them. But what did old-timey angels used to look like? Well, the halos used to be like behind their heads. So, okay, let's put some cardboard here for them to be painted on. And then let's make them, okay, let's make them pink. Let's get this pink on the heavenly host of angels. Charity, I'm not leaving Charity any longer. We're doing Charity. It's a coin. It's a coin. But what's special about this coin? It's got a heart on it because it is a coin that you give out of love. There we go. That's Charity. Right, the heavenly host of angels. They come in white robes. So let's get those white robes in. There we go. Angels in white robes. And they need halos around the back of their heads.
General Renaissance style. Now here's the thing, I kind of feel like I've not given you exactly General Renaissance style, because General Renaissance style is like perfect proportions and that, and I have, well, I've not exactly given perfect proportions, unless the heavenly host of angels are angel beans, in which case I've given you some alien beans. Mr. Blobby Angels, yes, I said, I'm not ignoring the I said. I'm sorry, I must commit to the instructions that have been given. I'm not going to make the mistake I did with Charity, where I forgot to paint it. If it ends up on the thing, I must do it. That's the rules. That's the, like, I must let the muses do it. But fortunately, you put it right on top of Gareth the Spider, which means this is Gareth's preaching. Gareth is preaching the good spider word. So he's saying what he said. What did Gareth say? What was the good word of Gareth? Oh, what did... Charity going, wherever that is, put in some numbers. Okay, right. So, Gareth says, I mean, does he say I said, or does he... What's this good spider word? Okay, put into the chat, what is the good word of Gareth the Spider? What has he come to share with us? And it will go here on this speech bubble. What has he come to preach to us? Now, let's fill the heart with glitter. Fill my heart with glitter. Ooh, I've got pink glitter. So, having just said to Wayward Python, if it is on the screen, I must do it. I feel like it would be bad not to put glitter there. Gareth preaches love and snacks for all. Excellent. So here we go. So there's what you asked for, and then here is my charitable interpretation of what you meant. There we go. Get some more in the corners there. Painting with glitter is a very delicate art. Well, there we go. I think that's come out spot on. Okay, so support Twinge. Love snacks. Support Twinge. Yes. Okay, that's good. This is good. Love. Love and snacks. Then, exclamation mark. Twinge. There you go. He's reminding of people what they need to type into chat to see. Yes. Twinge. And then let's put some nice squiggly effects over the word twinge there. Make it feel nice and welcoming. There we go. So, we've got the good word of Gareth, who says love and snacks for all. So, thank you very much for twinging in the chat there, Chippy. And so, we've got about 15 more minutes of painting left. In 20 minutes time, we will be handing over to Wayward Python. So, we've got 20 more minutes to turn what already is a Turner Prize winning masterpiece into like something even better. So let's, whatever you want to add in, you've got like, you just got just under 20 minutes to do it. So be brave, be fearless. We've got a request for another fly for Gareth. So let's make it out of cardboard as requested. Ooh, I wonder if we've got some other fun cardboard. Like, do I have coloured cardboard? Oh, I've got green cardboard. I've got a lot of green cardboard. I just realised you can't hear me when I'm all the way over there anymore because I don't have my headset microphone on. Okay, so you better put a shirt on. So because to keep the earphones from falling out, I actually tape the earphones to my costume, and every time I'm before a show, I'm like getting changed into the camera because the costume is effectively tethered to the computer, which means that every time I'm setting up for a stream, I have to do a thing of, I have to be sure I'm not broadcasting right now, because it's like, otherwise the audience are getting to see a lot more Alistair than they asked for. So, yeah. Okay, let's make another beautiful fly. So, we've got a fly body, and that's going up here. So let's move that. And we want a teeny tiny python and a leaf for Gareth. We've got a fly. And we want some wings for the fly. There's a wing. There's another wing. And then let's get some legs. Let's get some legs for our little fly body. 6 legs. Flies have 6 legs. So let's get some fly legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 5 legs. And they're trailing behind it. Actually, you'd only see because the other 3 would be on the other side. Right, so we want a leaf for Gareth. A leaf for Gareth. Right. Let's see what we got. Wow, yeah. Oh god, this cabbage needed to be eaten up. Sorry, lettuce. That's not a cabbage. This is a sad lettuce. Oh well. I'm glad I opened that. A leaf for Gareth. There it is. Small popes had big appetites. What was the other thing? We wanted a teeny tiny python. Gareth is the light that leads us through the chaos. Teeny tiny python. And we want it to be a different shade of green to the python that's already there. Do pythons come in different colours? Let's find out. There's its pythony head. It's teeny tiny compared to the big one. I was like, oh yeah, it was meant to be small. I was like, oh wow. Sat on his little plinth of serenity. There we go, we got another. Okay, well, that fine went in the wrong place. But that's okay. I can correct it. Let's get... Oh, well. Just drop a little pupil on the eyes. And then we correct my mistakes. And pretend I didn't make them. There we go. If only life was this easy. You could correct your mistakes by just putting more paint on them. So there we go, there's our teeny tiny... I didn't raise Gareth. Oh no, what happened to Gareth? Gareth, no! All he wanted to do was preach his good spidery word. So, we've got room for more stuff, So, okay, I've scheduled this to go into, so for 5 more minutes, which is about right, I think. No, we can probably go 10 more minutes of painting, and then we want to finish up by giving this beautiful thing a title. And then I'll whiz the camera around and get you some close-ups of it, so you can see the delight that you've made. But there is time. I've still got cardboard is what we're using. Cubism is what I have tried. A light dusting of glitter for it all. There we go. A light dusting of glitter. You know what I might do? Make it kind of a rainbow of glitter. So, see if I can organise my glitter pots by hue. What have I got? I've got green, blue, turquoise, red. So, that's definitely a sequence, except for red. And purple. Somewhere in here, among my calamity is purple. Where is my purple pot of glitter? Because then we can get a nice colour sequence. I can't find it. So I just accept. I accept the loss of the purple glitter. Light dusting. There's the blue. There's the light blue. And here comes the green. I lost the lid of this, so I had to seal it with gaffer tape. There we go. Let's have a nice red stripe there. And then... Oh, let's go back the way. Green. Light blue. And then dark blue. There we go. I like that the border has ended up getting painted on, so it's got this kind of inside-outside thing going on. So that's quite nice. Yeah. Raise Gareth, lift him up so he can see everything. I see all! I am the mighty, powerful Gareth! Right, what do we want to add? What do we want to add to this glittery masterpiece? What's next? Keep it coming, keep it coming. And here we go, look at this. That's what we've made so far, and it is beautiful. It's beautiful. So at the end of this, I'm going to take the camera around, take it on a little journey so you can see all of the details. I think I have a camera that's very good for that. But this is what we have so far. I think we've made something very beautiful today. There's a lot of nice details in here. The choir of angels looks kind of like teeth, and I kind of like that. I like the fact that we've got real cheese on there, which sort of adds a kind of three-dimensionality to it. And I really enjoy doing these snakes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind words. Praise Gareth. Praise Gareth. Love and snacks for all. I'm just gonna blow the glitter away from the word of Gareth so you can see it nice and clearly. Love and snacks for all! Exclamation mark Twinge. So, anything else you want to see to finish off this masterpiece? Any final details? We've got some mashed potato there, which is made using bagel, which I mashed up in my mouth. We've got our little shrine here, the candles, the wax. I'm quite proud of this little snake. Obviously a real leaf, because authenticity is important in art. We've got spiders. We've got a few. You can just about see the oranges from the cool orange grove. The cheese. I like how I can smell the cheese. I have never been able to smell a painting this bad in my life. So in previous paintings, people have asked me to paint with Marmite, and it's ended up sort of after a couple of days starting to smell quite strongly. The cheese, however, smells already. It's magnificent. I love it. This is painting for the senses. It's like you just waft up that beautiful art smell. And that's the important thing. I should have a glass of water. But yeah, art is a multi-sensory experience, so it should be. You know, it's not just about looking at a painting. It's about engaging with the world, engaging with our environment. You know, who are we? What can we be? What do we want to express? And sometimes what we want to express is a strong smell of cheese, and you know, and that needs to be said. We need to say that. We need to say that now. So it's saying time is up, but I think I started it a bit earlier than I thought. So it has been quite a journey. What do we say? Do we want to add in? Because I'm looking at the time, I'll probably want to go over to start raiding soon. Is there one more thing? Is there one more thing you want to add on? This will be the last thing, and then we're going to name this beautiful masterpiece. I'm going to take the camera around, take you for some close-ups, and that you'll meet my twin again. Post-paint walk time, seal of approval. Oh, the seal of approval. That's what we need. We need the seal of approval. We've got more wax. So, what's going to be in the seal? The seal needs to be in cardboard. Let's make ourselves a little cardboard snake. Spider. And then press that into the wax. That will be our seal of approval. It's Gareth's seal of approval. This has been Gareth approved. Then that will give us enough time to name the thing. I need to be quick because I don't want to take up all the time. We've got Wayward Python coming up next. So the next thing, we're going to name this thing. I'm going to show you some close-ups. We're going to raid Wayward Python. Okay, we're going to be very quick about this spider seal then. We're going to raid Wayward Python, and then the Twinge excitement shall continue. But thank you all very much for making this art piece with me. Let's make the seal of approval. We'll go to the final bit. Seal of approval. Press in the spider seal. Okay, I'm not sure that will be quite as successful as I thought. Press in the spider seal, and then once it's dried, once the wax is dried, we remove it, leaving behind some wax. I'm just gonna leave it in. There we go, and it's blowing us a kiss. There we go. This is our painting, everyone. This is our painting. I'm gonna switch over to, is it that camera there? I'm going to take us to a naming scene. I want us to come up with, in the chat, let's come up with a name. What are we going to call this, the Twinge Casso? Okay, we need a title for this art piece.
A beautiful art performance.
So, really type a title into chat.
Now, with your audience, choose a name for the masterpiece that you have created. And
and type it into the box.
So yeah, so if you're wondering who that guy is, he's my my twin, Bartholomew Video. He's a performance artist. If you want to have a go at this challenge yourself or any other challenges, look up Bartholomew Video Stream Challenge. I will, and it's basically, it's a video game where you can do all of these kind of things. There we go. You follow that link. You can download the software for yourself, have a go with it, make paintings, do book readings, where the audience can edit the book as you're reading, screenwriting, singing, dancing. It's all kinds of crowd-controlled creativity things for you to do. But we've got the teachings of Gareth, Twinge 2012, Life, Death, and Love, the Life of Gareth. Oh, the teachings. Oh, okay. So, okay, let's get these all in. See if we can get it in. The Twinge teachings of Death and Love from Gareth. There we go. What do we think? Is that a good title for our thing? I'm looking at the clock, so I'm just going to go for it. Sorry, I'd usually take long. I'm terrible at timing. So let's have a round of applause for everyone who's contributed. We have made a fantastic painting. This is our work. This is our collective painting. We've done this together. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, he's going to come on and he's going to ask me to debrief with you, and I've just realised there's not much time for debrief.
Before you move on to your next challenge, why not take some time to talk with your audience about how this experience was for them? What did they enjoy? What did they take away from it? And of course, those same questions to you yourself, the streamer. How do you feel after performing this piece?
So... Here I am, and here is our painting. So, I just want to get a low angle shot of it, just so you can see the kind of the 3D nature of it. Obviously, the vertical camera doesn't pick up on that, but you can see the mountain of cheese, the mountain of mashed potato there. You know, it kind of, once you see it moving around, you can see it's delightful in 3D. So, what I'm going to do, if you follow, basically my Twitter page is the same as this. If you go to my Twitter, I will be posting up close-up pictures of this magnificent, delightful thing later today. But this has been a magnificent creation. Thank you all so much for all your contributions. I think we made something really special today. This is our painting. This is our Twingemas painting. This represents everything that we want and love from life and more. So be proud of yourselves. All be proud of yourselves. You have all helped create something absolutely magnificent. Sorry, I feel like I'm really rushing this. I'm so bad at timing. But thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for being a part of this. Don't forget to donate to Twinge. Donate because the money goes to all the acts and also to Refugee Action. I am going to raid Wayward Python now. We're going to continue this fun. But thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for all the lovely emotes and applause animations and things in the chat. That's really lovely. I hope you've had a great time. I've had a great time. It's been lovely to have you all here. Feel free to give me a follow if you want to see more of these things. I do readings, I do dancing, singing. I do not claim to be a good dancer or a good singer, but I do claim to try very hard. Yes, let us raid. Let's see, where is Wayward Python? There he is. There they are. Wayward Python is about to start Untitled Goose Game. So let's start this raid. And let's go on. Bring on the love. Move it on. Lots of peace. Lots of love. Keep the Twinge Fest power going. Twinge Fest. Woo! Awesome things. Thank you for coming, everyone. let's raid. Let's have a wonderful day. Thank you, everybody. Keep it being awesome. Keep on being awesome. And we should be raiding. I don't know if I'm still on there, so I'm not entirely sure how raiding works, so I don't know if you can still see me. If you can still see me, head over to Wayward Python's channel now. If you can't, have a great day. I'm going to stop my stream now. Look after yourselves. Keep on being awesome. Keep on kicking lots of ass.